But
So we're back here, huh?
we're back here.
Lead bubbles or whatever they are.
Yeah, silver bubble base.
The battleship will take off any minute.
So
Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
this base should be like old and. When's the last time this base was used?
Right now.
I mean, before right now.
Well, I don't know for however long Eggman's been using it, but it was 10 years
yeah.
ago.
I forgot Eggman.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like it should be old and broken down, but
Yeah, well, Eggman is using it as his secret base. His secret base that you can get to by ringing some bells.
hey, he redesigned. It looks like he redesigned some places. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he's at least added more robots.
It looks like it was really advanced.
I tried to do a lightspeed dash and I paid for it. I'm not sure what the hell happened.
And then you ended up just phasing through.
Yeah. But here we go. It's this level, but it feels even longer than the last two times we played it when it was already incredibly long. Hope you like this level.
Well, we're the blue blur. We should get through it much faster.
I guess. But, you know, we might be the blue blur, but we also have more robots to fight. And more laser grids in the way. And more
But
robots.
robots aren't as scary as, you know, giant Iblis lizards and graboids.
Why do you say that?
Alright, if you saw in a graboid made out of fire and a robot with missiles, which one would you be more scared of?
I think the robot with missiles, because the graboid, its basic attacks are, it throws a spiky ball at me, which looks like a Nerf ball, and it goes into the ground and then goes under the ground for a few feet and pops out. Robots, on the other hand, fire missiles. And guns.
Okay.
And I've actually died to robots in this game where I don't think I've died to a graboid.
You know what? Fine. Well, you know, robots don't look as scary.
I don't know, it's pretty scary. You're supposed to use the bounce bracelet, but I forgot that the bounce bracelet existed even though I did it a second ago.
So what
here
if
we
you
go.
didn't have the bounce break, or is that one you have to have?
You have to have it to get into the radical train, so...
Nice.
And I don't think there's a way to glitch around that. Not that you'd want to glitch around it, because, I mean, it's somewhat useful. But, yeah. It's just something that isn't required to be used very often, so you kind of forget about it. And it doesn't work on a lot of the enemies anymore, especially the big ones.
Be careful not to fall.
Thanks, Tails.
You know, Tails could carry you.
No, he couldn't. He needs a plane to do that now.
No, he could fly with his two tails and carry you like he did. Uh-oh.
I was trying to...
You tried to save yourself. I see
Yeah.
that there. I saw that purple gem.
Yeah, I couldn't access it in time.
If I get on this ball, I'll
Be careful.
Were you planning to do that no matter what?
I was gonna do one the normal way, and then I was going to just do it this way. So since I died... The game really doesn't seem to expect you to do this, because the camera glitches out like all hell on the ceiling.
Why wouldn't you ride the ball?
Well, because this is more fun.
I know. Flying.
Sonic, there
Uh-oh.
must be a switch for the door.
Yeah, it's this guy. I guess this is why I couldn't carry us, beyond needing a plane to carry Sonic these days.
Well, he was over there already.
He was over there already, and I guess... Did he talk to us through our earpiece?
I think he just went on ahead.
I guess so. So yeah, we get to do some combat as Tails, our favorite thing in the world. Tails
Sonic
combat.
following you.
Yep, check out this great frame rate. It's great.
Well, you're killing robots, so it's getting better.
Yeah, but we're also throwing rings onto screen, which are physics objects, and they lag the game. Sometimes I can't even tell when the frame rate is normal or I don't know, close to normal, and when it's screwed up, because it's just often so bad that I get used to it being slow.
I feel like when you break boxes, it should get better.
Yes. Hey, we hit a switch.
Hey, I remember this area.
Yeah, it's back. Woohoo. There's so little to say about this level at this
We've
point,
done it
because-
twice already?
Yeah, we've done it twice, and it's not entertaining. It doesn't give you that many chances to go fast. It doesn't really have any interesting platforming.
I just want to say I take back what I say about robots after all those explosions.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if there's a way to really avoid taking hits as Tails when you've got to do close combat like this. I guess you could do the dummy ring snipe, but oh god, as we're going to find out, I don't like using the dummy ring snipe. It kind of stinks.
Can Tails not run and slide like Sonic?
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Oh, way to die, Sonic.
Yep. But at least they do what you're thinking, and they design this section around the fact he could fly rather than making you go around the laser grids.
Yeah.
Of course, they then forget that you can fly and might go around the laser grids, and they make you go around the laser grids for this section, because you're supposed to go all the way down the laser grid hallway, hit that switch, which you might not see if you...
Oh, fuck that.
And then, yeah, you gotta come back.
Sorry,
I guess-
everybody.
Yeah, I mean, this is a kid's game. This is a kid's game, kids LP. It's supposed to be fun for kids. And here we go. So, we've gotta fly from platform to platform. Gotta watch out for homing lasers. And...
Sonic just keeps dying.
yeah, you should really use the purple gem. I mean, I got it for a reason.
What is happening here?
That's what my question was. I could not remember what you're supposed to do here. So I'm like, is there a switch?
Do you have to kill the 80 enemies?
Well, that seems insane. I mean, you gotta use this completely inaccurate thing against...
Looks like you were thinking it too.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. I'm not gonna pretend.
You're joking.
You have to kill the enemies. And...
Ugh.
I mean, I imagine they want you to use the dummy ring snipe because they're far away, but it's almost impossible. So, after it fails a couple of times, I'm like, no, there's gotta be some other way to do this. There's gotta be something I'm missing, something I can't possibly be meant to do it.
You're still getting hurt.
Sonic!
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Hulkaman.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So here we go. It's an amazingly slow missile. It got past us, then we ran back and managed to get hit by it because it hadn't gone by the platform yet.
So this is a lot worse than Silver and Shadow.
This section certainly is worse than Silver.
I don't think anything in the... I don't think anything in the as Silver and Shadow was infuriating as this in this level.
This is really infuriating. And basically what I've decided is the best way to do this is to fly over them repeatedly, dropping dummy ring bombs.
Well,
Which,
that seems annoying, but it should work.
yeah, I mean, this is the mechanic that is most effective for beating these enemies. Flying repeatedly back and forth, dropping dummy ring bombs on them. What a great design. What a great idea, game. You are wonderful. And hey, we beat it.
Is that like a giant screw in the middle?
I don't know what it is. I was thinking it was a switch, which is why I flew back,
Yeah, like you're supposed to stomp on it or something.
or, you know, maybe hit it with a dummy ring bomb or something. I don't know.
Or the Sonic bounce, I mean.
Well, clearly not the Sonic bounce,
Thank you,
but
Tails. You were a big help.
yeah, Tails, enjoy that room full of enemies. I'm sure you can handle it. You handled those last flying enemies so well.
Dang it! When the door opens,
Dang it?
activates the robots. Tails,
Dang it.
Knuckles,
I told you it's a children's LP. No swearing. Sonic follows the rules. Why can't you
There
follow
was
them?
death in this game.
Is there really death in this game?
She died from the crash.
Yeah, but it was off screen.
She died.
Off
And Sonic was really emotionally distraught.
He was sad. Children experience death and sadness. I mean, death is a part of life. Swear words are not a part of life unless you introduce them into a child's vocabulary.
Guess
Yep.
you're right.
Great spring there, game. Great spring.
Yes.
Here we go. Again, with some exciting gameplay here, some exciting platforming and speed sections. It's all just wonderful. This game is very well designed, very great. There's a reason it's sold 2 million copies or whatever it sold.
2 million? That much?
I think it was about 2 million. I think
Wow.
I think the Xbox version sold a little over 1 million and the PS3 version a little under 1 million. And you gotta kill all these enemies, even though, you know, they're hard
So
to
I'm guessing you were supposed to light speed dash on those that line of rings.
I don't think you can.
Can you do like the bounce and then light speed?
You probably can, but why do that when we can do this? Oh. I keep forgetting that I have to activate it first. Let's go up here and let's just do it. And we remembered to activate it.
It worked.
There we go.
All right.
Skip this enemy.
What? Wait a second.
What Hulk at?
You had already been in there.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not supposed to be here?
Well,
Why did they do that?
well, here we go. Now we just gotta figure out where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go
Is
over
that-
here.
Why is that one? The one without rings. The one. Wait.
Right? No, we're not supposed to go here.
Oh,
Maybe it's down here. Hey, it's one of those plunger things.
yeah.
Piece of cake. No sweat.
Okay. So now where do you go?
Well, hey, there it is. That's gotta be the right one.
I agree. There it is.
Oh, it's one of these. We were supposed to homing attack, but let's not. We can just be tiny.
Does your hitbox get smaller when you get tinier, or do like missiles in your general area still hurt you?
I imagine that your hitbox gets smaller, although I'm sure you're still injured by explosions. I mean, it's probably hard to tell how much smaller the hitbox is on the explosions, just because the explosions are kind of wonky. So yeah, we get to go fast in this exciting section. Sometimes our, slide doesn't really work. Sometimes it doesn't really matter if you use it or not. And hey, I guess I asked for it since I was saying there's no sections where you can go fast or do fun platforming, but they're here. They're just stupid.
You got this, man.
Like, hey, it's platforming. This is actually one of the, I guess, the better parts of the level, because
Yes.
This looks like the kind of area I die in Sonic 2. Or Sonic, the original one. Like, the first
you
level...
mean Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, Sonic
this
the
game?
Hedgehog. Not this game. Ooh, I like... That was pretty cool. Slid right under.
Yeah. It doesn't look very good, but I don't know. It seems like it was a good idea at the time, and they just... The animation for the spin just doesn't really match what they wanted.
Oh no!
It's this again.
The door's closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would Eggman put those logos up and not, like, change them to eggs.
Well, he doesn't. I don't think he has time to, change logos and things like that.
He has time to build giant aircraft carriers. He has the time to change the glass to his logo.
Just because he has time to do one thing doesn't mean he has time to do the other. Maybe changing the logo on the glass will take time away from his egg carrier. And considering that egg carrier malfunctioned and exploded, well, it would seem that Eggman didn't really have very much time, and that a lot of things in this paper were, well, rushed.
So damn, we've been at this, or you've been at this for nearly 12 minutes.
And that's with a death, so it's probably been exactly 12 minutes.
It's probably been more, because you died several times.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about the other deaths. I
forgot about Tails.
Yeah, I don't count Tails. And guess what?
What?
This is the worst room in the game.
Why do you think that?
Oh wait, no, this one isn't the worst room in the game. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
A room like this that looks completely identical is the worst room
Oh my gosh.
coming up.
How did Knuckles get here?
Come to think of it, how did Knuckles get here?
Come to think of it, you just went back in time alone. You didn't have a moment where you met up with Tails and Knuckles. You just kind of went straight here.
Yeah, what are they doing here?
What are they doing here? Where's the... Also, oh god, you have to do this again. But I mean, wouldn't there theoretically be another Sonic?
Yeah.
Why isn't he here? Why are you here but not other Sonic if Tails and Knuckles are here?
Well, Sonic doesn't know he's supposed to go to this base yet. Sonic, at this point in the story, is probably trying to rescue the princess.
This game has a lot of explaining to do.
So, yeah, I am really curious, though, what are Tails and Knuckles doing here? How did we contact them? Do they know we're not the real Sonic? Are they also future Tails and Knuckles? Did, Silver meet up with them and say, hey,
Chaos Control?
Chaos Control!
Very strange.
It's very, very strange, nonsensical, stupid. This game is really bad. I didn't even really think of that flaw before, but yeah, clearly there's no reason for Tails and Knuckles to be here other than the game thought, hey, we should put them in here.
Just because people want to play as Tails and Knuckles.
Everyone loves Tails and Knuckles.
They're original Sonic crew.
Yep.
Can you just use that tornado move right in front of them?
They are multi-hit enemies, so using the tornado is actually not a great idea. Okay, no, this is the worst room in the game. I'm sorry, I just got through it very easily the first
time. God!
Yeah. So if you use the tornado on enemies like that, it might take 3 tornadoes to kill them.
Really? I thought it, did several attacks to them.
It might take 2, but I think I've had to use 3 tornadoes on those enemies before, and it sucks. And you'll take hits, especially since they're firing machine guns at you. So you'll just have your rings whittled away, and that's not good. Because if your rings are being whittled away, and then you're hit by a missile, and then you pick a few rings up, well, you'll get shot multiple times, and before you even realize it, you're at 0 rings. You get hit by a machine gun and you're dead.
I gotta say, earlier I thought that I was gonna rag on the game for making those. You have to break every single one of those, but you don't have to.
No,
so that's cool.
Sonic is very fast and he's able to get through them.
All right.
Now, what I probably should be doing is instead of the green gem, I should be using the red gem and making it easier to get around.
Now, what does the red gem do again?
Slows everything other than Sonic down.
Ah, yeah, that probably would help. You're not gonna die again, are you?
I don't remember. I might not. We're gonna find out.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it could happen. I remember just hating this room, but I think this is the last time we see it. But that's one of the worst because there's just not a lot of rings there, and there's tons of enemies that are whittled down your ring. So if you die once in this section, that's going to be some problematic combat. And something just flew on the screen, and I don't know why.
It's like a missile.
I thought it looked like a miniature box, or part of a box, but I'm guessing it was a box because they're blowing up boxes behind us. Now we got to be careful.
What the hell is that dude?
I think he's one of the yellow missile robots.
He looks gold.
Okay, maybe gold. Maybe he was first gold.
Wait, I feel like we've been in this room before.
Well, we've been in a room like this before. Here we go.
Go, Sonic, go.
Intruder passing area 3. Intruder passing area 3.
But aren't you glad that we have the purple gem?
Yeah, it's made this level, pretty good. Well, not pretty good. It's made it better.
I'll say this, for this part of the game, the sky gem is probably a better gem to have, but the purple gem is funnier.
Because the sky gem.
The sky gem lets you teleport in like a straight line, so basically you throw the gem, and wherever you throw it, you teleport. So in those rooms where you're just kind of bouncing around, you can just throw the sky gem above a platform or above the door, and you'll just teleport there.
Does Sonic throw the gem with one arm or two? Like, does he...
I think he throws it with one.
Okay. Because Dreamcast, his throwing animation was him just kind of underhanding it with two hands.
Oh, what a wuss. Hey, we're running in a cramped corridor with lots of enemies, so we
with
can't even
enemies everywhere.
and boxes that don't want to stay in place.
Why are these boxes falling now? They had all these years to fall. But better question, why does Eggman just leave boxes in these corridors?
Well, that's why I was in favor of destroying boxes earlier, because clearly these boxes give comfort to the enemy.
You are right. That was a conversation we had.
Yeah. I mean, these boxes have to be a big part of Eggman's plan.
Yes.
And as you can guess, I have stopped giving a shit.
At this point,
We are just like going through this section as fast as possible, ignoring all the enemies. If we take hits, we take hits. We'll just kill this guy because he's in the way, but we're just gonna keep going.
over here you're like, okay, I'll kill whatever is a major threat, but if I can just get by it, I'm gonna get by it.
Yeah, in that case they had that wall of Eggman boxes behind them, so it was easier to just kill them than to try and jump around the boxes. Or do homing attacks, which would invariably hit the enemies before the boxes. So...
Looks like you're at the end.
Think so?
Yes, I hear it.
Yep,
All
we're at
right.
the end.
I think you spent a good 20-something minutes on that level.
We spent 23 minutes in that level.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's worth.
Guessing a... No, I was gonna guess a D,
A
even though I
C?
already played it.
A C?
Yeah, that's worth a C.
Ooh.
5,000 whole rings. But hey, we're done with it. And now we're coming upon the final boss. Hulkamad, are you ready for the final boss?
Final boss?
Well, of Sonic's story.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's rescue the princess. And let's get to that boss. Everyone else is gonna have to wait though.